Hi, my name is Adrian, and it's been a little while since I've made a video on this channel, but I want to continue to create content, and I feel like my mission for the next year that just started, if you're watching this, Happy New Year. I hope you guys are enjoying y'all's New Year's. Hope y'all had a good Christmas. Anyways, that's besides the point. I wanted to stay more consistent on this little side project that I have. I think creating different avenues of getting out who I am as a person and growing that, you know, I guess like fan base, you could say. I don't really have like anybody that wants to watch me yet, but um, with time it will get there. Um, with this next coming up year, I'm really excited to see how I can progress as a person, and I want to know and I want to see the progress that happens just throughout this channel. Um, I usually do these videos as like I go over a topic. So today's topic, um, I remember there was a comment in my last video. It's basically about taking risks, and I'm gonna just dwell on that. When it comes to taking risks, honestly, there's always pros and cons, but when I feel like when you talk about risks, it's more like all perspective. If you feel like something is a risk, a risk to somebody could be not a risk to somebody else. For me, for instance, I don't really have a lot of issues in a lot of social environments, whereas there are some people that do suffer from a lot of social anxiety that really wouldn't prefer to be in those types of environments. So to them, it might be a risk to go approach somebody or ask them for advice or help. Whereas for me, that wouldn't be an exact challenge. When it comes to risks, as in money wise, or like and some type of gain, I feel like the majority of the time the risk is worth it, as long as you have ambition in order to continue forth with that risk. If I have an idea, right, to create some type of company, right, obviously I'll be putting in a lot of risks, because I'm putting up my own money. I don't know whether or not I'm going to succeed, but there's always a chance I could, right? In my opinion, there's never really actual risks when it comes to certain things, because life is just transactional. One way or another, you're gonna get something out of every single transaction in your life. Sorry, there's that truck. But yeah, everything in life is transactional. For instance, like whenever I decide to do something, and it's not necessarily about money, it's about time. I'm contributing my time in order to get some type of benefit. If I go out with somebody, I'm using my time to better my my social relationships with these people. They could be good friends. It could be literally anything. Everything is just transactional. Whether you're using money, time, your emotions, your brain, it's literally, that's just how I think about it when it comes to risk in general. Because you're always gonna gain something out of it at the end of the day. And if you don't feel like you are, then maybe you shouldn't put yourself in predicaments where you aren't learning, right? Because that could be really detrimental to your growth if you spend a lot of your time not doing anything. That would suck a lot. I'm a culprit. Obviously, I've Um, I'm still very young. I still make mistakes. I still waste my time. Whereas, like, this should be the time where I'll be putting in the most effort, the most of my energy towards doing something and accomplishing something, and I don't the majority of the time, and that's on me. Um, Besides that, that's my take. Something that I've been thinking about a lot recently is about trust. Um, Especially trust in relationships. Not necessarily like romantic relationships, but just relationships in general. I feel like the bias, the basis of all relationships is trust, right? If you can't seem to trust somebody on a fundamental, um, place, then what is your friendship at all, right? You initially start gaining trust in people whenever you make your first like greetings. Say, oh, hi, my name is Adrian. The trust that you're instilling there is like telling somebody that your actual name is Adrian, you know? Well, my name is Adrian. Anyways, let's say I lied to this person. Hi, my name is Mario. Then I'm already like deceiving this person in my own head. In reality, like, I already know that I'm already lying to this person. So if they were to ever find out, I would be putting a completely downhill slide on that relationship. Because if I lie about one simple thing, then everything else that I might have said might also be a lie. Even if it isn't, it still plays mentally in that person's head. So every single decision that you make in your life matters. And at the end of the day, I guess what I'm trying to get at when it comes to truth is always speak your truth. Never feel like you have to hide behind a mask, because at the end of the day, the people that will care for you and that will love you, they'll love you for being you. So you don't ever have to feel like you have to create this better version of yourself in order to be looked at in a better limelight. I feel like if you do feel that way, then maybe you should do some soul searching. Become more comfortable with yourself, become more happy with being who you are. I wouldn't say that I'm happy about being me every single day, but what I will say is that even though at times I don't want to be myself, I always choose to be, because I know that the other option isn't an option for me. I don't like living my life off of lies, and I also like to be a trustworthy person to myself and to others. Whatever you give out to the world is going to give back to you. So if I'm a person of lies and deceitfulness, then I will receive lies and deceitfulness. If I'm bad to somebody, that karma, those bad things that I did in the past, those things are gonna haunt me in some way, somehow. I'm gonna see the repercussions of my actions. And that's okay. Because as long as you know that you are the one responsible for that, take whatever is maybe coming for you and handle it to the best of your abilities. That's it. Have a nice day.